trying to slide out of Texas gave us slide out issues.
This is Chris and Rachel. Along with our dog Thor, join us on our RV adventure as we do what they said we shouldn't.
So good morning. We've had a great start to the morning on our next adventure out to Colorado. We woke up and Chris went out there to try to move the slide to put something under it or get something out, I can't remember. And it's stuck. It won't go in and it won't go out.
Considering canceling the whole trip, but luckily we have a second place to sleep in the back of the toy hauler.
We tried to manually help push it in and out as it was going. That didn't do anything. It looks like on the outside it's stuck by like an inch.
So the slide's pretty much in all the way. It's just maybe an inch to half an inch, bottom right corner that's out. I think the issue is one of the motors. This is a 21 LT Adrenaline. It's it's our first day. Here's our first major trip. So those who know, we left Central Texas. We've been driving for about 8 hours now. We're still in Texas.
We finally made it into New Mexico and the scenery starts to change. We even got to see some local artwork.
So Texas has been in a drought where we were for about 30 days, hot and disgusting. So we decided to come to New Mexico to get some rain. So here we are at the rest stop right outside of Des Moines, New Mexico, and it's not a bad little spot. There's quite a bit of parking. So we stopped over here at Des Moines, New Mexico, the rest stop that's here. I'm not sure how long we're going to stay here. We have a nice little rainstorm off in the distance to look at. We have plenty of parking over here. So we had some dinner and we're going to decide, are we going to stay here overnight or we're going to push after a few hours. We'll make the call here in just a little bit. Okay, so we decided to leave that Sierra rest stop that was over in Des Moines, New Mexico, and we booked a site in Sugarite Canyon State Park.
The move to push to Sugarite Campground ended up paying off really well. We started to see mountains forming off in the distance and the temperatures were starting to drop and it felt amazing.
Forewarned, when you turn off the road, it's down a long dirt road that is a little iffy for a state park.
Almost 5 miles.
Yeah, like a 5-mile.
There was no signs or nothing.
No signs.
So we were like, oh crap,
anything.
are we actually going down the right path?
Yeah, we still don't know, so we'll keep you updated. We may be out in the cow pasture. We're not really sure at this point.
Beautiful though.
Yeah, I have to say it's pretty. So it's a good thing we purchased a 4-wheel drive pickup truck because we are on a dirt road going uphill. Look at our view that we have in New Mexico at Sugarite Canyon State Park. This is our campsite. We are at site number 7. And it is greener here than it is in Texas. That is crazy. It does have boxes for bears, so be bear aware when you're here. Wow. Be forewarned, the road come up here for the Sugarite Canyon in New Mexico. You turn off of a highway onto a dirt road. We were on a dirt road for about 5 miles with some pretty iffy spots. If you have a rig that's bigger than ours is about 27 foot, I think, altogether, you may want to reconsider. It is really tight turns and very narrow. If there are 2 trailers coming down this road, somebody may have to back up away to be able to go around. Wow, but it is beautiful here. I would suggest you check it out.
We got set up, Thor got some cuddles, and was able to stretch his legs, all thanks to today's sponsor, Mr. Red, White, and Blue. a before and after example of Texas heat versus mountain cold air in the month of August. Before we're about to pack up and leave, we wanted to see some scenic spots the park had to offer. These two goobers were raring to go. What a beautiful morning walk among the wildflowers in bloom. The cool morning air was so refreshing as the hummingbirds buzzed by. Maybe next time we can hit the trails to explore more of this beautiful area. Sugarite Canyon sits at 6,900 feet in the back roads of northern New Mexico. Even in the heat of summer, it was a cool 70 degrees. Nature enthusiasts will appreciate the abundance of wildlife, birds, butterflies, and wildflowers among the lakes, rivers, forests, and meadows. For just one night stay, we saw black foxes and lesser goldfinches that visited us while we relaxed among the trees among the cliffs. We saw turkeys on 2 separate occasions, and a black-tailed deer dashed along beside us, giving us a feel of being surrounded by Mother Nature. A heavy-set raccoon paid us a nightly visit on our doorstep. What a gem of a park! Now it's time for us to head out to Colorado and Kenosha Pass campgrounds.